So this is interesting, but it looks like the debuff is gone. Like I don't see it anymore. Which maybe means they removed it. They were talking about the idea of removing it, but I didn't know if it was going to officially happen or not. But it seems to be gone. Samophlange questline. This is what I was looking for. I was talking about this last episode a little bit. I'm going to read every part of these quests. I love this questline. So, the Venture Company set up a small research facility far to the north of here, southwest of the Sledge Fen. I don't know very much about what they're doing, but did manage to discover that they're experimenting with something called a Samophlange. Now, what the heck is a Samophlange? Well, whatever it is, I want to examine it, so I need someone to go get it. I obtained a copy of their control system operating manual. You should be able to figure out how to disengage a Samophlange from it, so we need to access the control panel. Okay, let's go do that. Oh, is there anything I want to drop off at the bank? Wait. Oh, bank's inaccessible. Bummer. Okay, well that's good to know. I think the Chen quest is down here. Brewmaster drone? This makes sense. This could be the right one. Yes, Chen's empty keg. Well, I'll be. This was one of Chen Stormstout's kegs. He traveled with Rexar a long time ago. I haven't seen or heard from him about him in Akoto's age. I appreciate you bringing this to me, Soupa. Okay, 1,000 experience. Sweet. Would you like a taste of Chen's namesake? Ah, the Stormstout is a mighty brew. Okay, bring 5 Savannah Lion tusks from any lion. Plain Shatter kidneys, Thunder Lizard horns. Yeah, remember, this is kind of a beast of a quest, to be entirely honest. So what quest do we want to work on right now? Raptor horns. I want to do the Stolen Silver still. Still not sure where it's at. Let's go to the Miner's Fortune and the Samophlange. So, and along the way, we'll do any Prowlers, any Centaurs we see. Raptor. We probably, well, I guess we might see some on the way up there. And this gets turned in at the crossroads. So, I think it'll be faster if we fly to the crossroads. I think flying to the crossroads gets us farther north by a decent amount, and we need to be about here anyway, so kind of also westwardly. So we'll take a flight over there. It should be a little bit faster. You can't see what you're missing off my toolbar over here is blocked by my screen, which I guess... I should get a green screen. So much work, though, to have that set up. I kind of just like the simplicity of being able to pop this all together. But what you're missing where my hand is... Let's see, like here is like here is sprint, and then over here is stealth on control 1. Control 2 is sprint. Control 3 is evasion. You can see it just barely there. And then down here is eviscerate. Control 3, and then this right here would be sinister strike. Or not? No, this is just 3 for eviscerate, 2 for sinister strike, and 1 is auto attack because, well, it's vanilla. So what are you going to do? Not have your auto attack on 1? Bank is disabled. It is very sad. There are at least 50 people online. Yeah, at least 50. Cool. Let's look at the class breakdown. Hunter, Mage, Priest, Rogue. It's pretty even. There's actually more Shaman than anything. Very few Warlock. Very few. Kind of interesting. And this quest we're high enough level for now. Let's grab it. Thork. Disrupt the attacks of the Razormane tribe. Kill Water Seekers, Torn Weavers. Yep. Okay. That'll overlap the other quest a little. Supplies. Find and return the Crossroads supply crates. Where are those? I think I can remember those are. Alright, so there's one more quest that we're stacking up the quest. Unfortunately, one of the problems is that even if I play a different class, we're still stuck in the Barrens, the same level range, so further Let's Plays of the demo are going to just be the same quest repeating. Silithid eggs. These are way to the south, right? I think so. Okay, so the cat's eye emerald and basically everything we're looking for is way up there. So we're gonna go up there and look for it. Egg hunt. Yeah, I think it's way south. Disrupt the attacks. I think these guys are just over here, so I might be able to just go kill some of these right now. It seems easy enough. And we'll look for the supply crate. Yeah, let's look for those. So Savannah Huntresses we're looking for also for the...
I'm out of range.
Wait, do we need these? I think we do. For the Chen quest. Basically, we can kill just about anything out here, and it's going to help us. There we go. That's for Chen's quest, right? Chen's empty keg. Yes. Okay, so let's track... I don't really need to track the emerald. Since I mean, I know when I get the emeralds, there's only one emerald, right? So I'll just try to grab that one and then be done. Looking for a supply crate.
Too far away.
Is that a hunter? It looks like a hunter, yeah. Alright, try to kick the interrupt. So you can tell there's quite a few people out here now, actually. It's starting to pick up population-wise. Oh, this is a really low-level mob for me, isn't it? Yeah, super low level. Any supply crates over here? Oh, whoops, I got stuck. Oh no. What did he cast? Creeping mold, 20 nature damage every 10 seconds. That's annoying. Level 10 mob, well, that's a lowbie. I mean, I do need the mob for a quest. I'm not sure if it's actually worth all the trouble to kill them. Like, they're just not giving... they don't give much experience. I don't know if it's really that efficient. Whoops. Oh, well. Alright, let's just keep moving along to the good stuff up here. Let's sprint. So now, if we're running on the Legion client, what can we do on the Legion client with console commands you can't do in vanilla? I'm gonna Google this while we are auto running. So what commands might function? Legion console commands. Let's see. Legion interface options. Let's see, what else do we need? I'm looking for the Prowler claws mainly. Alright. I'm just kind of trying to find anything on here that'd be useful. Hold on. Here's our prowlers. We're gonna sidetrack.
I'm out of range.
I mean, this demo is exactly what I would think of as a demo. It's sort of like it's weird. It's like a demo. So when I think of demo, so usually the way I think of games as going is you start with an alpha build, an internal alpha. You eventually maybe step out to like a broader public alpha, but it's still like closed alpha, right? Like you're still not just letting anyone play it, most likely. You move to beta stage, and you start off with a closed beta, and then eventually move to open beta. Like this would be if you have every single step in the process, then eventually you have, well now you have like pre-releases on Steam and stuff, but eventually then you go from like an open beta to full release. That's the traditional order of game development in my mind. Now I say this as someone that has never developed a video game my entire life. 100% drop rate on Prowler claws so far. These are the things where I feel like it's a little bit weird. I just don't feel like the drop rate should be that high. But it's been a long time since I've done this quest, so it's very possible I'm forgetting how this works. We are smoking these guys though, but to be fair, they're low level compared to us. We're 3 levels above them.
Too far away.
So then, so this is strange because we have a demo but we haven't had an alpha or a beta, and you know, you don't always have alphas and betas, or you maybe have one or the other. Some games just go straight to release, of course, especially console games. You know, mostly they go straight to release. But what's strange to me is that, like, you think of a demo as being essentially the completed game, but just a portion of the game. That's kind of what this is, right? Like, let's say it's a portion of the full game. We know the game is essentially complete, right? Like, we know the content is generally there, and the quite a you know, they're not going to add new content to the game, it seems like, besides quality of life things, right? Modernization, but the content will generally be there. So the question is, if this is oh, we got our Prowler Claws, that was easy. Let's do, now I want to track, what do I want to track? It's not really anything I need to track that much, I guess. I'm kind of looking around and meh. Sure, we'll track this one. Are these a Scythe Claws? Screechers, no, not what I need. Also looking, there's a Samophlange, found it. It's easy enough. Sprint isn't up, so let's just do this. Easy, easy. And you pop this, you get 8 seconds of slice and dice in case we attack another mob in the next few seconds. Nope, we're just gonna gouge that one also. This should be the machinery we need, yep. And these are all hostile to us, the peons, so we need to be a little careful. Look at, ah, man, I love it so much. Okay, let's kill this guy. So, it's just weird, it's the demo that's released, but it's not, the game isn't actually complete, right? Like, it's not, this is essentially, this could be considered almost a beta or an alpha, where they're still going to change presumably quite a few things related to implementation in modern, of modern architecture and stuff. So a lot could change still. I love it, though. This goblin, so good. Okay, I want to zoom in on this. So what I want is something like this. There we go. Beautiful. Couple little orc buddies hanging out together. Cute. It's fun. Okay. So Samophlange comes with a manual, I think here. Control console operating manual. Main power lever. Okay, yeah. So it's the main power lever, I think. Let's flip that. Oh, did I mess up? Okay, complete quest. A variety of buttons, levers, and blinking lights are somewhat erratically arrayed on the face of the control console. A small gauge indicates that the apparatus is currently operating within optimal levels and indicates that control valves 1 through 3 are currently open. There's a small keyhole set into the lower right side of the control panel. Okay. Close off the fuel control valve, the regulator valve, and the main control valve. So we need to close them all. I think they're little red spinny things. There's one. Control valve, or which one's this one? Main control valve, okay. Oh, what the heck? This guy came out of nowhere. Alright, let's kill this. Venture Co-Drudger. It's also, I guess, really generally your first interaction. Oh, these guys are fast. Wow, look at that. He's actually faster than me. Are they always that fast? I literally can't chase him. The fun thing about mobs that run away is that they eventually do turn back to kill you or attack you. There should be a valve on this side and then one up here, I think. There. Oh, yeah. Let's get the main control valve actually flipped. I see them both. Well, I see one of them. Okay. Oh, dear God. Alright, let's do this. Let's slice and dice. We're gonna need this one to flee, and then we're just gonna attack this guy, and then when this one comes back, we'll kill him. We're not gonna waste DPS, or cooldown, or a slice and dice on chasing that other guy. Let's finish. Okay, that didn't quite work, but we almost killed him. That one will die soon. No problem. Alright, let's see if we can throwing weapon this guy. Will it kill him? Oh, that's nice. Feels good. I never use these things. I always think they're kind of silly. But they have a purpose. They're good for pulling mobs especially, so there's certainly a use for them. Okay, I've spun one of them. The last one's in the back there. I saw this one up here. It always tricks me. I always think you have to get up there somehow. Oh good, we didn't aggro. I thought we were going to aggro. Like 2 of them would spawn or something, you know. I think we're far enough away. We're high enough level. This guy shouldn't aggro. Okay. Yeah, I was worried we might get that one. He's just close enough. Oh, jeez. 2 of them, okay. We have sprint up so we can run away if needed. Okay. We're high enough level, thankfully. It's gonna get pretty ugly otherwise. The grass is so excessive. I'm still not like used to that yet. My beard looks so red on the screen right now. It is a little red. It's not quite that red. I don't know. Push this guy off. Easy. Okay. Okay, we're all done. Let's go back to the control valve. I think that's what we need to do. Now that we've flipped all the switches, or closed all the valves. Okay, the light's indicating the 3 control valves dim as they are shut off. Green lights slowly fade into yellow, and the switch controlling the apparatus is now movable. With the valves closed, it can be turned off. Okay, I gotta get the control console keys from the Tinkerer, but I got aggroed, so I need to deal with this guy first, of course. I don't know if this guy aggroed because I finished the quest, or because... or what? Kind of came out of nowhere. So, where's the Samophlange quest? Okay, with the apparatus deactivated, the control panel can be opened up and the Samophlange removed from the console. With everything else in place, all that is left is to acquire the key to unlock the console. Tinker Sniggles drops it.
I need to get closer.
Might as well take that. I think he's in here. Pretty confident on that. Oh man, he's not in here. Did someone kill him recently, or am I just completely forgetting where he's at? Thought he was here. Let's just take a peek around. I think that's where he's at. I'm like almost 100% sure that's where he's supposed to be at. Let's clear one of these trash goblins out here. You know, I did see those 2 orcs just, 5 minutes ago come over there, and probably complete the last part of this quest line together. They came from this direction, kind of. So I bet that's what happened. I bet they killed him. Intracopian, yeah, I bet that's it. I don't know.
I need to get closer.
I'm hoping I'm aggro. Okay, good. I was worried this guy on the right would aggro, or even worse, all 3 of them would aggro, so I figured I'd kill this one and move on. Like I said, just clear a little bit of a space would be a good idea. Good. I'm very confident he's supposed to be in there. Just gonna keep a watch on him. Let's keep clearing trash while we're... It's just like some free experience while we're here. There's not really anything else we can do up here. I guess we could go kill the raptors. But I don't want to go that far away because... well, if someone else comes here in that time, it would really kind of stink to lose the quest. Okay. Didn't we just kill this peon? Whoops, I walked right into him. Okay. So after this, this is still the same day. This is still the same day as my last 2 episodes. I'm obviously releasing these episodes 1 day at a time because, to be honest, I like doing things that way. I think an hour a day... I mean, I usually play an hour a day, and then I release it, and it makes sense, right? See, everything's kind of red. Like, even my hands. I think it's just because I'm, like... That's why. Because we're looking at this, like, the screens. Right? I've got 2 screens over here, right? And this one's recording, but it still shows, like, a kind of a mirror of what's on the main screen. This guy's going to see me for sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. Did a 1-point slice and dice. That hissing sound from the alchemy table back here. Very cool. Got it. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Green shield. I'm gonna do self or... 8 silver. Kind of fun. I want to test something. UFO BlizzCon Classic 2. That's funny. So they're showing these. The server is. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Slash PvP. PvP combat toggle enabled. Okay, so we can enable PvP. But to be honest, it doesn't matter anyway, I think, because I think they disabled PvP. They disabled it. I think they disabled it in the form of you won't interact with Alliance. Horde and Alliance won't cross each other anyway, so. But yeah, it's interesting how just the colors on my monitors, they push off. Oh, dear God. Okay. That could have been way worse. Alright, control panel. Let's put in the key. Now the console lights are dimmed and the gauges and dials all read at their 0 positions, everything idling. Turning the key in the lock, the control panel unlocks. A red light at the top of the console turns off, and all power drains from the terminal. Alright, I had to accept that very quickly. I received the Samophlange. Now I think we just need to turn it in, right? Let's... Wow, this guy's a sissy. Oh, slice and dice, since we aggroed another one anyway. Pulling open the face of the control console reveals a dense jumble of wires, tubing, and other strange mechanical objects, most of which seem to have served no practical purpose. Pushing them aside and digging deeper into the console, you find the Samophlange. Huh. Cool. Okay, nice. A tug removes it from its housing. We'll get a mace and a shield we can't use. Dang it. We can't train weapons either. Now, actually, I think I want to go over here. I want to go do the... I've got the Prowler Claws. I want to do... Raptor Horns. Yeah, I want to go to the border. Now, I will show you... Oh, I guess it's not quite here, is it? There's a cool... You can definitely get up on top of this mountainside here, and I believe you can actually jump into down here. There's like kind of a demon-y area in Ashenvale. I'm 90% sure you can get across there. But anyway, we'll get teleported. I mean, you can do that in vanilla. In classic demo, you will just get teleported out, so no point. Will this kill one of these? Got him. Cool. Yeah, so I usually play, an hour a day or less, or less often anyway. But for this, I've got a nice Saturday and Sunday here, so I'm playing quite a bit more. I know my goal is to hit 19 at least in the row, get 19 on one Alliance character before the demo shuts down. That'd be kind of nice, just to have some sense of play. They did a really good job of limiting our ability to sneak out. Based on a few people I've spoken to, as soon as you walk out, you just get zoned, as you observed last episode if you watched episode 2. So I was really planning to bust out, but it seems like there's really no way to do it. Oh, crud, saw me. Okay. But yeah, I'm amused by how you get this very warm color palette on my screen right now, right? Very warm color palette. And then I was like, let's kill this guy before I die. He's apparently level 18, pretty beefy. So you get this warm color palette, right? You can see my hands kind of orange, beard's kind of orange. Or we get this nice blue, cool color palette. All based on what's on screen. I like it, and I'm sure that's true for pretty much everyone that records YouTube videos, but I like it because it kind of is, it means my color palette sort of matches what's on screen at the time, and I like that. Now there is a quest over here, I think, but I'm not sure if I'm high enough level, or if maybe it's over here, if I'm high enough level, or if it's got a prereq that I haven't completed. And there should also be an entrance to Warsong Gulch over here, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, these little piggies. Swines. Cute. Oh, Gosh, I don't know why. Like, something came over me. And I just had to destroy all those. I'll let these pigs live. But, yeah, I thought the entrance to Warsong base camp, the Warsong Gulch, was over here. No one ever goes into these things anymore, right? Like, literally, what's the last time you can remember someone actually walking into a battleground? Ah, cool. So it is all here. So this is obvious. I mean, we know it's based on patch 1.12. Battle of Warsong Gulch. Yeah, Warsong Gulch, Mark of Honors. Cool.
What are you looking for?
Sure, let's repair. I'm just gonna sell these things as is. As good as time as any to make a little bit of bag space. Do I have boots? I do. 15 armor. Oh, those are way better. Broken wishbone, light hide, digging claw. Right. I know I could open those shells. I just don't care. Like, just not that important. All right, that's good enough. Can I zone in? Do I get? Nope. I wouldn't expect to be able to, but fun to see. Just give it a try. Oh yeah. Let's do a. What else do I want a photo of? I'm just trying to get a nice little collection of demo pictures, which I think, because I usually for my Let's Play series I just have the same photo, same thumbnail, which I actually think makes a lot of sense for a continuing series. I think it's really nice just to make it very clear that things are consistent, even though I know that's not good for YouTube algorithms and or getting people to click on your video that haven't seen it before. But I don't particularly... I tend to just do what I think is better for myself, like what I enjoy more, I should say. Not it's better necessarily for views and clicks. I don't know, there's like a whole bunch of people that say the same thing, but then actually really do care, but legitimately I've got other things to worry about, which is one reason why I do the same thumbnail for everything, because it's so easy. Like, I don't want to spend 20 minutes pulling together a nice thumbnail every time. Like, I would love to, but it's just too much time. Like, I don't want to spend that extra time on it. If I had someone that was just like, oh, I'll make you thumbnails, then sweet, I would be up for that. But I don't care enough to spend my own time on it. Oh, jeez. These are ornery. I thought it was the neutral ones. But I don't have enough time to do it myself, and I don't want to take the time. And I don't care enough to pay someone, but I feel really bad as like taking an artist's like volunteer work. I really appreciate art, so I generally think that artists should be paid for their time, even if it's something as simple as a thumbnail. So hence I use generally the same one that I'll spend maybe half an hour on making, and then use that for the next 120 episodes of a series. Speaking of which, I hit level 120 on my rogue recently on BFA, which has been great. I've had a lot of fun leveling, but I'm planning on going back to my Worgen Warlock to get a complete level 1 to 120 series with no heirlooms done. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. Let's stealth for this, and let's get one more combo point, and not stealth, evasion, and slice and dice up and running. Okay, got the Scythe Claw dead. As soon as my slice and dice ends, I'm going to gouge this guy and let my... Oh, I'm not used to that anymore. You lose combo points if you loot another mob. I'm used to BFA rogues where combo points persist permanently. That's something I get used to. Figured we'll kill the Savannah because we do need the, what's it called? Sorry, my headphone got caught. We do need the horn tusk. Oh. As always, you can probably guess what I'm about to say, but as always, this video is sponsored by Voodoo Realm. You can find them at voodoo-realm.com. So take a look and see what they have. They have some pretty cool shirts and hoodies, such as this black hoodie I'm wearing right now. There's actually a big logo on the back of this thing. There's no easy way to share that without standing up, and I'm far too lazy for that. This guy in chat. Hey guys, remember, as bad as you have it in WoW, you could be a Diablo fan. Ooh. Honestly, I am really psyched that anyone that has a modern WoW subscription will have access to Classic WoW. I didn't quite catch that means Classic WoW is just, I mean, like, completely free. That's sort of what it seemed like, which surprised me. Like, I really anticipated Classic would cost money. Like, you'd have to pay up front, like $30, $50 to buy it, and then pay a subscription fee on top of that. So this is the best case scenario that I've seen. Oh, man. So, this is interesting, and yeah, let me tell you why. So what's interesting about this is that, first of all, if you replace this item, this stuff that talks about the stat changes, I'm almost I'm like 99.9% sure that was not in vanilla, right? So the comparison thing, that doesn't bother me. I don't really care. Like, that's whatever. That's so negligible. But what's nice is I could buy these and get lose 1 agility, gain 0.2 DPS, but it's slower, which is much better for Sinister Strike. Right? How does weapon speed normalization work? I don't know how it works in this patch, like on 1.13, patch 1.13 is what we're on. But this one, so I want to try something. 13.4, 6. This is main hand. And they're both main hand, actually, so I can't. What? Oh, this one's, okay, right, so this one's slower. Wow, interesting. So, I can't tell which one's better for me. I kind of want to buy them both and then find out. And then, are either of these better? Which one would be better? So, what I might want to do... Okay. So, I'm going to write this down. I'm trying to figure out exactly what's the best DPS option for me. So, right now we're 13.4, 6.3. If we swap these, it's a net loss. If we move this here, and then buy this one, put it as my main hand, we now are 13.9. I'm taking some notes. 13.9 and 6.7. Hold on, let me try one other thing. So, and then this would be, so this is like if I flip around my original stuff. So definitely flipping it around is absolutely not an option. That's bad. We don't want to do that no matter what. So we have this. So this is a 13.9. So this would be a DPS increase of 0.5 my main hand and 0.4 my offhand. Or we go with the Feral Blade, which the difference being this one has agility but is a lower DPS. We get 13.6 and 6.7. So I don't remember now if these calculations take into account attack power. I think they do, right? So I think what we want is his main hand. I think it's what I want, yeah. Because, and if I ever want to, so I can sell this main hand. I don't think it's better. I'll sell it back. And then if I ever want to do if I want to do backstabbing, then this should go this should go back to my main hand, and then I'll have this in my offhand. So I think this makes sense. Sorry, that was like a unexpected detour, but I think that makes sense, right? Yeah.
For the Horde.
I think it's a DPS upgrade. So that guy's gotta be one of the best ways to get, what's his name? Vrang Wildgore? That guy's gotta be one of the best ways to get better gear. I think I'm right. I think it's correct to do what I just did. I think so. Because Sinister Strike, an instant strike that causes 10 damage in addition to your normal weapon damage. And my normal weapon damage is now 12 to 23 instead of 9 to 18. But I know there was a normalization patch in there, and I can't remember if that normalization patch... I just don't remember how it works. Like, I have no recollection of how the normalization patch influences Sinister Strike damage. I just can't... I'm completely blanking. I used to know it because I mained a rogue. I mean, I know the rule of thumb generally was that you want your main hand weapon to have the highest damage range, which generally meant you also... It would be the slowest weapon you have, usually. Not always, but assuming that the weapons were like similar tier. Leveling seems fast, by the way. What's my slash played? 2 hours, 36 minutes. Maybe it's not that fast. It feels a little fast. Prowler, or Savannah, Patriot. Yeah. We need these for... What is the quest? Wait, who needs Verog? Crossroads. Okay. Let's get this Savannah Lion because we need it for Chen's quest. What else do we need from Chen? We need Plane Strider Kidney. Oh, okay. So we do need Plane Striders and Thunder Lizard Horn. So any Plane Strider should get it for us, I think. Oh, no. Last second it turned around. Any Plane Strider. Yeah, that's a nice quest. You can get it. Any of these mobs will drop any of the things you need. Okay, let's get some... What is it? Ornery? Ornery. Yeah, let's get the ornery ones. So after this, I'm going to... I need some Taco Bell for myself for lunch. And I'm going to probably stop at a Micro Center. Check out... I actually ordered an open box item from them. I reserved it. It's an X299 Asus Prime motherboard. This is like the high-end desktop stuff from Intel, where you can run stuff up to like an 18-core processor on, but they're expensive. It's like wildly expensive. Burning Blade Bruiser. Haven't seen these guys in a while. I don't expect to buy the processor that would go with this motherboard anytime soon. It would literally be like minimum like an $800 processor, and the upper end would be I think around like $1,800 to $2,400 for one. I'm not doing that. I bought it because I didn't buy it yet. I reserved it. I'm gonna look at it and see what actually is included because it's open box, so you know who knows what's actually in it, or the condition it's in. I have a friend that has a small business, and they are looking to get another motherboard for something like of theirs for an X299, and I'm gonna see if he has a use for it still. So I saw it like 2 a.m. or something. I forget. I was up late one night, working this week, a couple nights a week. I was browsing Micro Center because I was taking a break from working for a few minutes. Saw it, reserved it like instantly. We got a kidney, nice, and haven't had a chance to check in with him to see if he needs it. And if he doesn't, I guess I could resell it because I think it was like $70, $75 for this X299 open box motherboard. And those things are normally around like $200 to $300, brand new. So I could also flip it, but I hate like reselling stuff just to make money. It's so, like on the principle of it, it's annoying to me. Like people that scalp tickets or people that wait outside of like GameStop or EB Games or whatever immediately before a console launch just to buy the console just to resell it at a profit. I mean, you know, it's a free market. You should do what you want. I don't think you're a bad person for doing it. I do find it annoying though. Like I don't know. I really can't blame people that need the money or want the money. You know, it is what it is. But it just, I don't know. Something about it rubs me wrong. So the idea of flipping an open box motherboard that I bought for cheap seems kind of to fall in line with that. Anyway, sorry, super ramble there. Oh, I forgot to stealth. I'm stupid. I feel like the DPS is a little bit better with this sword. I guess I could test this easily. So I could easily test this. My Sinister Strikes are doing about 32 damage. Let's hit him with another one. 71 crit. Okay, that's not exactly normal. It's level 16. I need another. Yeah, let's see. 16 greater. Alright, let's try this. Now let's do this. It's level 17. It's a little bit higher level. It might do a little less damage, but I want to see if it should be substantially less if we actually Okay, we critted for 47. It's much lower than the 71 crit. Okay, we crit again. I went like non-crit damage. 21, 23. We do need to get in. Okay, 21, 23 for level 17. Let's do this now. Let's do. Okay. It did 21 and 23 damage. There's another one over here of the same level. So let's test that out. As a very quick and easy way to test the weapon damage thing. I'm like 100% sure that. Oh come on, skillbag. 28, 31. Okay, so it definitely increased our DPS, our Sinister Strike damage. We went from 21 to 23, like low 20s, to like upper 20s or so. Oh, they flee? Did I know that? Yeah, interesting. Okay. Another kidney. Good. Hey, there's a Scythe Claw. I was looking for more of these guys. I keep putting a mount up. I'm so used to having a mount from BFA especially. I need to make a video titled Lifetime BFA Legion Player, first time playing Classic or something, and just see how many people I get to clickbait into it. Make some like this face we have on the thumbnail, and then show like a spirit healer on the thumbnail. That's some good views there. I think what'll happen is someone will click on it, and eventually they'll recognize who I am, possibly from my lifetime vanilla players, first time playing Legion, and they'll call me a scumbag. I'm getting wrecked by this mob. I had to pop a heal potion. That makes me very sad. Now we got a horn though. It's good. Worth it. Okay, and then we still need many more horns and 2 more kidneys. Okay. Do we need more lion tusks? I think we're totally done on those. Yeah, we're done on those. So what else do we need to do? Thunder lizards. We got a lot of quill boars, razor manes, I guess they're called. We can go kill, but I'm not sure how motivated I am to kill them right now. Alright, this guy should be dead in a moment. Thank you, Garrote. The tick from that is what actually got the kill, thankfully. So, yeah, kidneys, right. Okay, I'm losing track of what I need. Let's do this. I love when they look at you. Oh no. Let's do this. His face is gone. I'm gonna reply. Can't zone into Warsong Gulch. Probably can't zone into Wailing Cavern either. Actually, I know you can't zone into Wailing Cavern based on what other people have told me, so. There is a pack of Elite Alliance in the south that roams. 4 level 23 to 24 Elite mobs. We could form a raid and kill those. It'd be fun. Oh gosh. Yeah, I hate this time. This limit. It's kind of. I mean, I get it. I know they don't want people to spam stuff up, but it's a little annoying too. I feel like my frame rate dipped for a second there. No, still, it's amazing how well the frame rate is locked. By the way, like a hardcore locked frame rate. There is my plane striders. Honestly, I don't know if level 19s can. Let's see. Wailing Cavern at 19. I'm kind of forgetting. I think it's a little bit low. Not like wildly low, but a little bit maybe. I think the range is like 17 to 22 or 19 to 22. We got our kidney, so we need raptor horns. There's another raptor. There's not a lot of raptors up here. Gosh, I wish there was a way, like at the end of the demo, I wish they would like teleport everyone that like to opposite zones so they could PvP. That'd be so much fun. I remember at the end of open beta, like Vanilla's open beta, they had some, like the GMs, I don't know who exactly was doing it, but someone, presumably, I just missed like every attack. Oh god. These scythe claws are gross. They dropped like infernals and doom guards and stuff on people in major cities especially. That was pretty fun. I have faint memories of it. I'm just questing around. No big deal either way. I don't really care where... Like, I don't mean to be rude to that person, but... Like, I don't exactly care what he or she does. I know we're in a group, but I got the invite. I thought he said he was forming a raid. I thought he actually had, like, a raid group going. And I didn't realize it was, like, just the two of us. So, I don't know. Oh, hold on. I'm going to pick this off. Watch this pick. Was solid. So what am I still looking for? Really just raptors. Where are the raptors? I'm just not familiar with Northern Barrens, unfortunately. The Dry Hills. That sounds appealing. Let's sprint. Oh yeah, harpies, right. This is the harpy area. Yeah, I don't really want to be up here. Like this, they're not going to really help me. I'm tempted to Hearth. Because honestly, a lot of these quests, none of them are really up here, right? I think we're done with basically everything. Up here. Oh no, Miner's Fortune. That's what I forgot. Dang it. I ran all the wrong, like completely wrong side. I should have just gone over here. It's like right here. Oh, that's stupid. I totally forgot about that. Oh, no problem. Wait, what? My wife just told me that she heard of some patient that was getting airlifted after they finished treatment at the hospital she works at. They were going to get an airlift or a plane, and like a medical air like transportation to Dubai, like in the Middle East. If it isn't apparent, I don't live in the Middle East. We don't live in the Middle East. So that would be like... So the cost of an ambulance in the US can run as high as $10,000, maybe more. Depends where you're at. Distance, everything, the company that picks you up, all these things. If you have insurance, it should reduce it. But the bottom line, the cost very well could be, 5 figures. That would not be an unreasonably... Well, it's certainly unreasonable. It would not be an unexpectedly large number to have the $10,000 bill come in. An air helicopter, an air vac or whatever, those things are many times more expensive. I can't remember the number. I heard of someone, like a friend of a friend type of thing, or maybe something in a newspaper about someone that had a bill for one. And you're definitely talking like tens of thousands of dollars probably for like a air chopper, helicopter, whatever you want to call it. And then the cost of a plane, like a medical transportation plane from the US to Dubai, I would be shocked if that isn't at least $100,000. Like, I can't imagine it being less than $100,000 for that. Printing screen does a little bit of a lag spike. That's interesting. I just noticed that. I hadn't really observed that before. Wow. Warcraft 3. Oh my god. I'm gonna die by not paying attention, aren't I? I might be okay. Is this an ornery one? Okay, I think I'm good. A little close, okay. I didn't talk about it last episode, but I meant to. Warcraft 3 Reforged. I am incredibly excited for that. Warcraft 3 is one of my all-time favorite games. I've talked about it recently I just saw my frame rate drop to 99.7. Interesting. It's doing it a few times there. Interesting. It's kind of bopping up and down between 90. Oh, huh. Well, anyway, Warcraft 3 is an amazing game. If you've never played Warcraft 3 or its expansion, The Frozen Throne, you shouldn't until the reforged version comes out. I think it's $30, it looks like. And buy that. It is seriously a very, very cool game. It's probably my favorite real-time strategy game. I played a lot of the original StarCraft. A decent amount of StarCraft 2. A little bit of Warcraft 1 and Warcraft 2. What other real-time strategy games have I played? Sins of a Solar Empire? I think that's considered real-time strategy. The original Sins of a Solar Empire. Played a lot of that. Really liked it. So I'm just trying to think what other games. Yeah, so the summary is Warcraft 3 is an amazing game. The Frozen Throne expansion is even better, like significantly better single player, and opens up a lot more options for custom maps. And honestly, it's incredible that they're remastering it and maintaining compatibility with the custom maps from, let's see, this Raptor, no, not the one I need. Maintaining compatibility with all the custom maps. So, great game. Seriously, I can't believe, I'm not surprised they're remastering it, but it's going to be excellent. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to have, I mean, they already added proper widescreen support to the original Warcraft 3. That actually got me, they added that support and I ended up playing through the single player campaign all the way through because of that. It was fun. It was fun to revisit that campaign. But yeah, it's a good game. I mean, it really is. I think it's worth, if you've never played it, I would highly recommend spending the $30 on it for the expansion, or for the remastered version, reforged version. I think it'll very much be worth it to people. I think very few people will be disappointed in it, even just for the single player. I think the single player is worth that price of entry. Where am I going? Am I like off on this? Northeast of the Sludge Fen. Yeah, okay, this is... It's just like farther northeast than I really remember. But it really is a great game. Single player is amazing. I mean, seriously, the single player alone is enough to pay $30 on and be totally happy with Warcraft 3 base game and the Frozen Throne expansion single player. And then if you get into the custom games, or just or not the custom games, but even just standard melee multiplayer, you'll be really happy. The custom games are incredible. If that gets a big audience going again, I will play way too much of Tower Defense and the original Dota All-Stars. I love those games. I think Aeon of Strife was another... we got our 5th horn. Very good. I think Aeon of Strife was Warcraft 3. That might have been StarCraft, the original StarCraft. Because Dota... So Dota originated with Warcraft 3. I don't know how many people realize that anymore. I think a lot of people know that, but it did. It was, before it was Dota, it was Defense of the Ancients. That was the full name at one point. And then eventually it became shortened to Dota and Dota All-Stars. I'm running too far. Where's the... This is not it. Wait, maybe it is still there, but I think we're too far. I don't... I don't think this is... I think I'm too far. No, maybe this, I still see stuff on the mini-map here, but I guess I don't remember how far over this is. I'm going to get ported, what's going to happen. Boulder load. No, this is it. This is actually what I needed. Oh man, I totally forgot where I was at. And then how do we get this? Overseers or Enforcers. Okay. Overseers or Enforcers. There's an Enforcer. Let's get started. So yeah, I really am excited for Warcraft 3's reforged version. I don't know how much I'll end up playing multiplayer. The problem is oh, what was that? A boot knife? What is a boot? Throne. Is that better than my current stuff is? No, it's garbage. Like seriously garbage. At least these guys flee. Fleeing mobs actually kind of nice. It means they do a little less DPS, like you kill them sooner essentially, right? Oh, nope, that's bad. Did not want him to aggro on me like that. Alright, Slice and Dices go. I just played through the single player campaigns of Warcraft 3 and the Frozen Throne, like, definitely less than, oh, I have a situation here, don't I? Does he flee from me? Yes, he will flee. Good, okay. Wait, no? He grabbed his poisoned dagger, he didn't flee. Oh no, this is a long run. Oh god. Okay. Dang it, Blizzard. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna leave party. Take care. I just don't want to be grouped. I don't know, like, I don't really see the point. Okay. I just like wonder when Blizzard made the game if they really ever looked at these and like, oh, this is kind of a rough graveyard, like Corpse Run. We should move another graveyard closer. Like, I wonder if they did that and this is the result, where they like, this is the better, like, easier runs. Like, I wonder if it was even worse than that at one point. I bet it was. I bet it was worse. It's cruel and unusual punishment. Oh yeah, the little swirling vortex is there. It's good. You know what I'm gonna do, which I haven't done in a very long time, is let's see. I'm gonna turn this off. I would like to get a. Let's go over here. This is good. Let's do like this. Screenshot of my corpse run. And, you know, honestly, I think I was gonna say I'll speed up the video, play some music, but I think we'll call it a day here. So I lost track of when I actually started this video. 50 minutes ago? Give or take, maybe an hour ago. Can't remember if it was 50 minutes or an hour ago. But I'm gonna wrap it here. It is nice the timer's gone, it's really nice. Let's see, let's do a quick /u. Still like 50 people. The breakdown of classes is interesting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about, let's see what that would be. So 5 would be 10%. So 12% of all of the /u. 12% of the /u was warriors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14% are warlocks. What's interesting though is it's pretty good breakdown. Very few priests right now. It'd be nice to do /who. Does this work? I forget how to do this. /who rogue. Okay, there's 21 rogues. Druid. 11 druids. /21 warlocks. I'm gonna do a quick check on this. Priest, 6 priests, very low on priest. Shaman, 22, similar. Hunter, 30 hunters, you scumbags. Warrior, 28 is a lot of those. And then mage, I think it's all the classes of them. I did rogue already, right? I can't remember, 15 mages. Rogue. Cool. I might look at some of those statistics a little bit later. I think that would be somewhat relevant. It's about 10:46 server time, 10:46 in the morning. Interesting. They're looking for groups of the raptor nest. Fun. So far, people have been pretty civil. I want to say, is there a GM on? Can you shoot me a whisper if so? I want to try something. I'm not expecting the GM to reply. I mean, honestly, if you want a GM, you should probably open a ticket or whatever, right? Help request, character stuck, report a player, I don't know. Right click, report player for spamming language name cheating. Interesting. Cool. I assume it's not a I assume that is not a I assume that is not I'm thinking about that. Yeah, I assume it's not a GM. Definitely not. Anyway, we're gonna stop here. We got our corpse back, or we got our body back, but we're gonna stop for the day here, and I'm gonna get some food, and I'll be back later today to continue this a little bit more. So anyway, that is all for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.